and welcome back, guys. Today, got a very exciting matchup for you. It's week 2 of the Missouri Valley Conference. Today, we got Valpo taking on Indiana State University. So, should be a really exciting match for us today. Indiana State, being the home team today, is going to decide to take Lotus. Valpo's first ban was Fracture. Indiana State's first ban being a... what was it? Split, and then Valpo game 2 will be on bind for their selection. So Valpo going to be starting off on defense here. Starting lineup for Valpo tonight. We got Danny, Cinnamozo, Gamer Films, Johan, and Egg. Taking a look at Valpo's lineup here, we got double duelist this time. Johan going to be on the Raze, Egg on the Yoru, and then Silva for the Initiator, along with Cypher as Sentinel, and then Danny on Omen for the Controller. Both teams heading into this match are 0-1. Valpo, unfortunately, taking a loss last week, and then Indiana State losing to Belmont. Both teams having rougher games in week 1, but should be a very competitive series for us tonight. Taking a look at Indiana State's lineup, we got Zunk, Turn Up Tony, Pizza Pumpkin, The Spooked Ghost, and Blandy. Going to actually have a double initiator comp for the side of Indiana State. So, should be interesting. As we're going to take a look here, we have Yoru actually going to be starting out on this C site, going to throw a TP. Valpo playing heavy towards A and C here. Take a look at the buys for the pistol round here. We got Johan and Gamer Films picking up a shield. Sheriff, actually, maybe. Going to watch Johan throw this nade. Get some zoning off here. Indiana State playing a default. Playing slow early, feeling it out. Seeing where Valpo is set up and deciding where to go off that. Just have Johan finding these jump peaks here. We will likely see a peak coming. We do also have Yoru here breaking door. Looks like Raze is going to throw a nade here soon. Egg playing in a very aggressive spot. Going to throw out a fake potentially. You have Indiana State C players moving towards A here. 50 seconds left here in this pistol round. Smokes coming out. Valpo. State's starting to creep up. We will see the nade go in. Yoru here throws out a fake clone and unfortunately does get picked by Turned Up Tony here. And door already broken, so it looks like they are going to be headed to B site here, but door 3 is open. Johan picks up and do have Spike down here, so Indiana State going to be in a tough spot. Gamer Films able to pick up one there. Gamer Films going to push that, and Cinnamozo able to clean that one up. So double kill for Johan in that first round, and Valpo takes the all-important pistol round, so going to be on a buy round for this next. So Indiana State playing that first round very slow. Wanted to feel out, see where that Cypher is set up for Valpo.
Now, where to set up shop?
Do look like we're going to have some players actually heading into the Cypher on C. Do have a Bulldog buy for Cinnamozo. Still finishing getting these trips set up. Trips are down now. We have Egg waiting this one out. Looks like players are going to get this hit on C. Take a look at Indiana State here. Raze has no satchels, so not many entry opportunities. Valpo playing this very smart, very patiently. Here comes the hit.
Portal closed.
Oh, and we do have a double headshot
Spike
there
down,
by
C.
Cinemozo.
One enemy remaining.
And that will be a 4K for Cinemozo with
They
the
were
Bulldog.
blind.
Valpo will win their second round here and going to be in their bonus now as Indiana State is going to get their buy off here. So we'll see what they end up buying. Their Vice doesn't look like they're going to be able to get a full buy-in unless they sell some abilities here.
This goes here.
That was a great force round by Valpo. As Indiana State was not able to get much off of their full save there. Round 2, really the goal there is to try and get Spike down if possible. Have Johan playing this one aggressive with a great flash from Danny on the Omen and able to get a lot of space here out A main. Throw this boom bot in, gonna find some intel off of that. Have Yoru walking up here. He's likely going to find first contact here as he's potentially looking for a flank. But Indiana State's there holding that angle. Does decide to TP over to C. Are working up on Danny here on this B site. Danny unfortunately falls to Vice, and that is going to mean a site hit for Indiana State as it looks like they're able to get Spike down here.
Spike planted.
Johan in a gunfight. Get chipped. You have Yoru gets the flash off. See Johan flying in as well, does get flashed. We'll see if he's able to find the shot on the sky and is able to. Big coordination by Egg and Johan for this site retake. Vice throwing down the vines.
One enemy remaining.
Well played by Indiana State to get that trade off. Have Cinemozo and Gamer Films looking to get the defuse off. Does get
Last
flashed.
player
Not
standing.
able to find the hold.
Concentrate, Sova.
Clutch.
Oh, and unfortunate by Gamer Films, not able to get that shot off. And that will be a 4K for Pizza Pumpkin.
That was evidence of our worth.
So Valpo
Now
with a great
we
bonus
prove it.
round, able to knock down a lot of those rifles. Take a look at the buy for Valpo here. Do have Johan approaching that ultimate ability as well as Cinemozo. So Indiana State looks to be working over towards C once again. Aru does get dropped low on that initial peak. Cam will spot out a player here, does get shot out.
Portal closed. Time to jump.
We have Indiana State starting towards A here.
Scanning ahead.
Are going to provide a little bit of info here. Does get smoked off, and here comes the site hit. You have Johan working around site. Going to be playing this drop angle. Does have ult available.
30 seconds left.
Out of charges.
Egg able to pick up two, but gets traded off, and Spike going to be down. Danny's
Spike
able to
down
find it.
B.
Danny unfortunately gets picked there.
10 seconds left.
Gamer Films also Heaven and going to find the final kill.
Revealing area.
And that is going to be round 4 to Valpo here on Lotus.
Raise, you always work to lift
Cinemozo
our spirits.
leading the way for
Thank
Valpo
you.
with 5 and 1 KD off that 4K on the bonus round in round 2. Egg as well was able to find a double kill there in round 4. Gonna have 5 kills as well. Indiana State posturing around this B hit. They have been quite slow so far. We'll see if they decide to get a lot of movement here, as we do have the bird come out. Looks like they're going to go for a quick sight hit this time. Do have Yoru looking through his door, not able to find one. Gamer Films has this drone. Spike is down, and they're just playing in main offsite here. Johan's playing this close. Not able to find the first kill. And last alive is going to be Cinemozo for Valpo. Indiana State with numbers going to push this angle and find the kill. That is a 4K from Clove there of Indiana State. Valpo going to be in a situation where they need to consider if they want to buy for next, force up here. Kenny is a bit broke here. Egg with that Bucky as well, so going to get some guns out here. Johan able to purchase that Vandal, going to have enough for next round as well. Indiana State working with the Bulldog themselves, also low on eco, but they're working towards this C site here where Cypher is once again set up. Going to have this same cam. This guy not able to spot that one out. Have Johan here. He's at doors if that's an option. Smokes come down and will get the sight hit. With the ghost, not able to find much. You have Valpo players rotating. Going to have Johan playing waterfall here. And he's looking for the blind.
Planted.
Johan able to find two here. Does get the nade. Gamer Films able to find him with the Sheriff. Spice Vines going to stall him a bit. And do have that blind available. Does spot out Gamer Films. Just need both players for Valpo to play off each other here.
One enemy remaining.
Johan able to find three. Not able to find the fourth. Gamer Films unfortunately not able to find the trade there.
Right here. Think I'll stay?
Valpo should have plenty to buy for this round, as they were kind of on a half buy. But we are all tied up 3-3. Altico definitely favoring Valpo.
Cutting through.
As far as Creds Eco, definitely in the favor of Indiana State, as they were able to find those back-to-back rounds. But we do have Indiana State posturing towards this A site, where once again, Johan going to play aggressive with this nade, find that ult orb, which is why he's able to cycle through these ultimates so quickly. Indiana State once again playing this one slow. They look like they're going to peek into Johan here. Johan able to get some chip damage. He's going to have to break this door to escape out here. Gamer Films almost able to find the one tap there. He's going to get sprayed through this paper thin wall, but we do have Yoru on the flank here. See what he's able to find.
Portal closed.
As they're kind of getting sandwiched in here.
Don't mess with
Egg able to find one. Does trip this wall. Do have Sova ult come out on Johan, but Johan able to pick one up. Gamer Films
30 seconds left.
able to pick one up
One
with the
enemy
ultimate
remaining.
ability. Egg picking one up. Here comes Egg again with the flash, and Egg finding the 3K on the flank here. And a flawless round for Valpo in round 7. That is a huge round for Valpo there. Going to bolster up the economy a bit, and Indiana State going to be forced for a light buy here. Going to have 2 sheriffs. Do have 4 ultimates available. Do have ISU Posturing around this C site once again. Ozo going to be playing this one on site. Vice going to be watching flank here. Mozo actually playing this one carefully off site. We'll have that camera available.
Found you. Caught one.
And looks like Valpo is just going to give site here. Do have Egg and Johan rotating over. No flankers for Valpo this time around.
Got your trail.
Spike planted.
We have Danny pushing Waterfall. That Sky Ultimate going to find out where the location of those Valpo players are.
Blinded.
We're going to get a blind that comes out. We have a Yoru Ultimate as well. Mozo trying to get in there. Johan in deep. A lot of trades back and forth. Johan, last player alive here, going to find the head tap onto the Clo. Finds two through the wall. And going to not find the kill onto Pizza Pumpkin. And that is going to be round 8 to Indiana State here. Tied up here, 4-4. Both players on a bye round. Going to be a big round here for both teams.
Shadows traveling.
We have Indiana State heading towards B. Danny going to get the smoke down. Rage jumping immediately in. You see Johan, or Egg, excuse me, playing aggressive through this door, going to be able to find one. Gamer Films gets drone shot down. Going to have two players playing heaven together here. Mozo finding the kill as well here. As Johan is wrapping around. Able to find the Gecko. Does have the Vice ult though, so going to force out his pistol. And it looks like Danny is going to be the one to find the final kill here and secure round 9 for Valpo. Big round for Valpo as both teams were on a bye there. Heading into round 9. We'll see what Indiana State's able to purchase here. Looks like Sheriff's all around other than Pizza Pumpkin, as this Vice is able to pick up a full buy here. This Raze and Sova combo have done such a great job at taking this space A, securing this ult orb with that dart, with that nade as well from the Raze. As we will see it happen once again here. The nade, grab the ult orb. And I mean, this is just automatic free ult orb every round that unfortunately Indiana State is just having to give up. Johan playing this on an aggressive angle here. So we'll see if Egg decides to flank. Are going to get a peek out, looks like. There comes the bird, doesn't find anything. Johan, oh, unfortunately does get picked, but we'll take a peek over at Sova. Going to drone out for some info potentially. As Valpo playing this one very respectful, giving a lot of space to Indiana State here. Site is essentially theirs to take at this point, and we'll see if they start to take tree. Clone will not get shot here. Does peek with the Yoru ult, or with the Yoru flash. Going to have another one come out.
Portal closed.
Here comes the Raze ult and the site hit. Egg trying to escape here. Able to find a kill on the Gecko. Not able to deny Spike Plant, but does find the Raze before he drops. And Gamer Films going to pick up one as well. Gamer Films
Right here.
play and drop here. Waiting for Mozo. And does find the last one. 3K for Gamer Films. And that is going to be another round for Valpo.
Spike the fuel.
Indiana State going to be in an awkward position here for their bye. We have 3 ultimates available for the side of Valpo. Johan, if gets any detected from Sova, could drop that Sova ult, could drop that Raze ult, and get players there. But it looks like Indiana State is opting to play towards C. honestly surprised. You know, we've had 2 players around C. Oh, but Egg actually playing this one aggressive is going to be off the side here. And I don't think they're going to expect this. Egg in a phenomenal spot. Trigger discipline is phenomenal. Going to find several here, potentially. Is able to trade 1, though.
Tripwire destroyed.
Very smart play by Egg. Probably doesn't work out exactly how I wants it to, but was able to find 1.
Spike planted.
Spike does get down, so they're going to be pushed Cinemozo off of this. You have Johan ulting in, able to find the kill on the Clove. Unfortunately, is going to die to the Boombot there.
Scanning ahead.
Gets scanned from the dart. Looks like Dan is going to find first contact on the Gecko. Gamer Films finds 1 in a 1v2 situation here. Not able to find the other. Indiana State able to pick up a round here to bring it to 6-5. Last round in the first half here. And we got a close match on our hands. Very exciting so far. Both teams on the last round here will force up all their buys. Our one-off Sova ult for Valpo. Not many ults they're too close to. Potentially Sky ult if they're able to find a kill and an orb.
Cover going out.
Danny playing this one aggressive is going to hide behind this box, get the blind off, but unfortunately that box is spammable and does get knocked down there. We have Cypher playing around this door. He's going to potentially find some picks. Able to find one on the Sky. But does get the ult off, but unfortunately falls. Have Johan playing flank here.
Spike planted.
Yoru does have ult available. He's going to find 1 here. Do have Gecko ult available and Clove ult. Clove ult just being used.
Revealing area.
See what Egg decides to do with this Yoru ult. Gets the Sova ult with the Yoru ult. Great combo there. Comes out of the ult with the Shorty. Not able to find a Johan. Last member alive for Valpo. Finds 1. Does have the nade available. Ray's going to drop real low there. Low time, and Ray's able to clean that one up. So we're going to have a tied up 6-6 half here for Valpo.
Switching sides.
As Indiana State's map pick was Lotus here, but Valpo got to choose which side they played first, being defense. We take a look at the scoreboard. Johan leading the way for Valpo with 17 kills, 7 deaths, and 3 assists. Pizza Pumpkin on the Vice leading the way. Actually quite surprising given that Indiana State started off on attack and they have a Sentinel leading the way. So got to be careful when they're pushing that C site that Vice is set up on. Could be a scary thing to push into, but going to have the Sky and Clove on A here. Have Johan. Classic here. You know this guy is stuck here, so that nade might clear him out, and that'll do it. Great utility usage to clear that corner.
Cutting through.
We have Johan satcheling in. Valpo able to take sight here. Danny unfortunately getting picked. Johan able to find one. Johan not able to find another, but Clove is dropping really low here. Last member alive does get spiked down. Does find the left-right click there. Able to pick up the Ghost. Gamer Films in a 1v2. Oh, and he's not going to be able to find this member behind him. And Pizza Pumpkin able to clean it up. And pistol round this time around going to Indiana State here. Going to regain the lead. Up 7-6.
No, not while I'm here.
Valpo going to be on a save here. Likely full classics. We'll see how much Indiana State decides to force up here. As I do still see a couple ghosts, a couple pistols. Looks like they are going to be able to get the full force here. Able to get this sure if he wants from those 2 kills he had last round, give him a couple extra creds. One first.
Grenade!
Revealing area.
You have Yoru entering in with the TP. Does have one in smoke with him, not able to see him though. Johan picks up one with the nade, so we're 4 for 4 so far. Smoke will drop. Cypher unfortunately falling to the Bulldog from Sky there. No flanks to worry about for the side of Valpo. Valpo decides to hit or and rotate over to C here. We have this Vice set up and 2 members already there. We have Danny and this one aggressive. Nice shot from Johan. I don't believe they know Danny's here. And able to pick up one, and that's going to be a huge kill. Valpo on their save round, threatening to actually take it here.
Last player standing.
Danny, last member alive. Unfortunately, we'll have the spike. Picks up the Spectre, but not able to find the kill. Indiana State able to secure
Yous don't get a reset
their 4th
button.
round here. A great save round for Valpo there in round 14. Anytime you're able to knock off all those rifles and force them to have a bad economy here,
Yes, this should
just need to finish the job and take this round
We will reveal their
back on
secrets.
even footing here. You have Johan playing aggressive right away. Probably not exact trajectory he wants there.
Grenade!
Clear out that corner with the nade. Johan watching flank. We'll have the TP in towards site. It's Valpo. Looks like they're starting to rotate. Although Indiana State only sent 1 member over there, so still going to have this Vice set up on C. Great discipline by Indiana State here. We'll have the clone going first. Will it get shot? It does. Do have this Vice wall set up. Satchel's down and going to have 2 members already on C here. This Vice doing a great job at stalling out Valpo's attack. Do get the TP in. Egg unfortunately going to drop there. Annie able to find one. Cinemozo able to find one as well. Gamer Film's not able to get spiked down there.
Spike down. C. 30 seconds left.
I have
One
this spike.
enemy.
2v1 in Valpo's favor, and Johan with a great shot there onto Zunk. Going to secure this round for Valpo. Hats off to Indiana State on their discipline there, not over-rotating and making it tough and making Valpo earn that round. If I'm Valpo here, I'm really want to focus on this B, on this A push. Pushing that Vice, even though they are the solo site holder most rounds. I mean, it's a difficult thing to do, especially being one of their better players. Have Valpo defaulting a bit here. They were able to grab Orb on C. Will likely be heard by this Vice. We'll see how many members of Indiana State he's able to bait over here before he gets that TP out. And Johan up aggressive here. Able to clear that out. Egg finding one onto the Sky. And Valpo able to take site here in Indiana State, playing patient up top. Well, I'm watching this drop angle. Does see the boom bot, not able to find the kill. Is going to ult out, able to find the Clove. Clove using the ultimate. Valpo down 4 to 2 members here.
Last player standing.
Johan last member alive and not able to find the kill there. Valpo able to get spiked down and find 2 members and get out the Clove ult. Ultimately will lose the round there. And going to be 9-7 in favor of Indiana State now. Johan still leading the way with 23 kills here. Clove overtaking the Vice here on defense. Valpo going to be on a tricky buy here. We'll see what they end up doing. Have Egg with the Bucky on Yoru here. Does have his ult available, so Bucky not the worst option. Danny unfortunately going to be stuck with a classic. Indiana State mostly getting the full loadout here. We do have Yoru immediately ulting in. Able to clear some of these corners for Valpo. And going to follow this Clove up.
I'm back.
We'll have his Bucky here in a great spot. And able to find the kill. See if he goes for the gun into the TP. Able to get it. And a great play from Egg there. Johan set up and drop here. A couple members for Valpo and Tree. And unfortunately, this is going to be death from the Molly. Ozo also falling.
Out of charges.
Egg able to avoid the blind.
Last player standing.
And Gamer Films, last player alive, is going to ult here into 4 members. Briefly able to stop the defuse, but Indiana State going to take another round and be up 10-7. First to 13 here, so Indiana State only 3 rounds away from victory on Lotus in this best of 3 series. Valpo going to be in a tricky spot as they did force last round. Indiana State, plenty of creds to do what they want here as they have won 4 of the 5 rounds on defense thus far. Valpo taking a lot of space here. Oh, and Johan getting stuck here alone. Johan quite deep here with the Sheriff. Valpo is on site. Indiana State having members surround it will be able to get the spike off. Danny unfortunately falls to Tony there. Cinemozo getting this peek in.
Player standing.
And unfortunately, all 3 members of Valpo drop immediately there. So Indiana State does a great job of playing together, peeking out together there.
Flawless.
Able to play off each other, and they will find the flawless in the save round. So going to have plenty of creds, even if they start losing a couple rounds here, to still have full loadouts for a while. So this is a must-win round for Valpo as we do head to a timeout. So far in this game, Johan 23-12 here leading the way for Valpo. Egg as well having a great game. Gamer Films doing pretty well with 10 kills. Indiana State, I mean, across the board are doing pretty well. They're Clove, Vice, and Rays. Blondie, Pizza Pumpkin, and Zunk all with 15, 16, 17 kills here. So Valpo in this timeout, they need to talk about this is, one of the most important rounds in this game here, as Indiana State is only 2 rounds away from taking map 1. And, Valpo needs to talk about first, what's their buy going to be for this round? Typically you want to kind of have a save round on that 12th round so you can make sure that you get a full buy for your last round of the potential match, like on match point for the other team. But Valpo in an odd scenario where they could force up here or they could buy for next, but we'll see what they end up doing here. But yeah, we are going to be headed back into the game as the timeout has just expired. So we'll see what Valpo has cooked up here following the timeout. Do have this trip for a flank. We'll see if they kind of go for a fast hit here. Honestly, their site takes have been pretty solid. They've been able to take site pretty well. Honestly, I think it's just the post plant that needs to be cleaned up a little bit for Valpo as Johan going to work around here. We'll have the sky ult immediately for Indiana State, going to find where these Valpo players are located.
Bomb buddy out.
And do have a Gecko ult invested as well as Thresh comes out and clears out Tree. We have Egg,
Cutting through.
white deep here off a TP.
Spike down A.
Egg was able to find one on the flank here. Johan waiting for this flanker. Able to find it. Able to find another on the Gecko. Two great shots there. Valpo does have Spike down here, so are going to need to force their way in here. And oh, didn't want to have the inaccuracy on the rope. 3-2 here.
One enemy remaining.
Danny able to find one, and Johan able to clean it up. Big win for Valpo when they needed it most, as you know they bought there and wouldn't have had many creds available for that match point if it came that way. A lot of ults invested too, as had the Thrash come out from Gecko, had the Sky out immediately at the beginning of the round. Great flank by Egg. And a great job with Johan, able to find that flank, able to find those two shots, and Danny able to find that kill to make sure they secure that round as well. We have Egg playing over flank towards C. Have two members over there for Valpo, actually. Oh, and a great shot by Johan on the Sky. Valpo looks like they're going to take a lot of space off this. Oh, we do have a Razal come out, trying to sneak through his teammates in tree. Want to secure a site take with that, though. Cinemozo playing around this smoke. But unfortunately, is Zunk able to find Egg with that shot. Johan finds one. Going to be another peeking out drop. Unfortunately, does fall to Zunk there. Mozo, we'll see what they're able to do.
Last player standing.
Mozo finds one. Almost able to find two, and that is going to be the round for Indiana State here. Indiana State going to be on match point now.
Match point.
So we'll see what kind of buy Valpo is able to work with here. So Valpo going to have to force up here with Indiana State on match point. We have that Omen ult available as well as Yorul. We'll see Yorul immediately here. Going to spot out this raise. Close. Zunk still able to find one. Johan trades it back though.
I'm back.
Egg does have a Bucky here to work with. On able to take sight. We have this Clove menacingly approaching here and able to find the shot. Was ready for it that time. On the shot. Mozo stuck here on site with the pistol from the Vice ult.
Last player standing. One
Last
enemy
player
remaining.
standing for Valpo. Oh, and Clove pushes the smoke and is able to find a kill on Johan, and that will be game one over to Indiana State. Johan was able to surpass that 30 kill mark, have 32 that game. But Indiana State,
Defenders win.
all around, I think played a pretty clean game and were able to really clean it up. Specifically on defense there, we were tied in 6-6 heading into halftime, but Indiana State able to end up taking that one. As we take a look at the scoreboard, Johan leads the way for Valpo. Blondie, Zunk leading the way for Indiana State. So Valpo unfortunately falls 13-8 on Indiana State's map pick. So we will head to a short break as Valpo gets prepared and gets ready for game two. And we are back, ladies, gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, and enemies. That's Blake's tagline there. But anyways, heading to bind Valpo's map pick here. So excited to see what they're able to do on this map. Apologies, running solo prod and commentator today, so had to get the score right. But going into this map, it's Valpo's map pick, so something that they feel very comfortable on. So we do have Cinemozo on that cipher that honestly went pretty well. And then have a double duelist comp, Johan and Egg, going to be on same characters there. And actually same team comp across the board for Valpo. As we take a peek over at Indiana State, get the 5-man insta-lock all together. Impressive cohesion there, as they will have a double initiator comp. Once again, they will have that Sky and Gecko on initiator. And Blandy this time on the Jet. So interested to see how that goes. Zunk, who I believe was the Rays last round, going to be on the Clove. Kind of a controller slash duelist. Classified as a controller, but depends who you ask. And then Pizza Pumpkin on the KJ. So KJ going to be very strong on the B site on defense here. But we'll see what Valpo is able to cook up here. Valpo playing towards its A site. We take a peek at Indiana State. They're set up here, going to have U-Haul covered. Jet looking like they are going to peek outside shower, get that shower control. Bind highlighted by these teleporters. Teleporters make it very unique for sure, making shower control and B long control very important as well.
Shadows traveling.
Johan pushing up early. We'll have this classic available. Egg finding 2 right off the bat. Johan able to find the right click. Does finally get the RNG there. And Valpo up 5-2 in this pistol round. Their pistol rounds on attack so far have been looking very strong. Valpo will be able to get the plant off here. Egg not able to find that kill. Danny able to find one. Pizza Pumpkin left all alone here, and Johan was able to clean it up from U-Haul there. So Valpo with a very strong pistol round again. Able to win with 3 members still alive for their force round. It looks like they're going to get some Bulldogs buying up here. Bulldogs and Spectres here for Valpo. Egg was able to find 2 kills early in that round in shower. Great control there, and Johan was able to work through U-Haul with the help of the initiators. Make sure we keep an eye on Egg here this time. There we go. There he is. This time as he works through. You have a raise getting in. Danny with great trade on that one. Valpo so far only losing 1 member on that site take.
Shadows traveling.
Let's go down. Indiana State looking for these close angles.
Remaining.
Gamer Films and Egg able to clean that one up. Valpo with a very successful 4th round here. Indiana State did buy, it looks like, just too much utility, so not able to get a true full loadout here for this next round, but Valpo going to have a lot of those Spectres and Bulldogs left over, and the only member that died for Valpo, Johan, was able to pick up a Sheriff here for this round.
Stealing sight.
Danny with a great flash in. Smoke's going to get a TP off it. Been quite deep, and U-Haul will peek around. And able to find the headshot. Able to pick up a Vandal off that. And not able to find the Jet, unfortunately. And that leaves Gamer Films and Cinemozo as the last two members alive for Valpo. Cinemozo trying to get this plant off. We have a member of Indiana State working around through U-Haul. Five seconds left here in the round. Like Jet is actually going to peek out. Spot either member of Valpo here. But do have two members rotating over towards B actually. So Valpo should be able to get the spike down.
Right here.
30
And
seconds
great
left.
patience by Valpo. Indiana State rotating two members over. Not in the best of post-plant
Last
spots.
player
Gamer Films
standing.
unfortunately not able to find that kill. Let's turn up Tony to 120. Valpo ultimately able to get spiked down in that round and find two members. So able to get two rifles out of their hands. Egg having ult available for this next round.
Oh, this is a much better trajectory.
Valpo has gone to A site in the first two rounds here. We'll see if they decide to, or first three rounds, excuse me. We'll see if they decide to switch it up here. Valpo playing default so far. Johan does get picked off by Blandy. Couple members of Valpo creeping up long here. Just sees the top of the KJ bot, unfortunately not able to hit it. Egg able to find one on Zunk over on the A site. Valpo does have an option to hit Telly here if they would like. As it looks like they have full control of A here, and it looks like they have a
Not
flanker.
ready yet.
Have Sky working up C long here. Is able to find a kill on Gamer Films, and Blandy able to clean that one up. So just Cinemozo and Egg
Last
alive for
player
Valpo.
standing.
Just Egg now.
30 seconds left.
Has a 3K now. Spike is over and long though, so going to be difficult to work his way down there. Notice one elbow. See if Jet peeks out here. Low time remaining. Jet is able to pick up the 4K in this round. Indiana State able to even this one up now. Valpo going to be on a rough buy here.
My eyes.
So do have a bit of a split buy. Yo, we're going to ult in.
Nowhere to run!
Gamer Films going to time up his ult with Egg. Gamer Films able to find one with the ultimate. Great synergy with Egg there on the Yoru ult. And able to pick up that gun as well. So Valpo going to be an advantage here. Johan already deep on site, and Valpo gets a very clean site take. All three members playing CT here for Indiana State.
Cutting through.
On with the Stinger here, playing in tube. If Egg pushes this smoke, and unfortunately will not see the Jet there.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy remaining for Indiana State. Danny not able to find the kill on that one, but they are low on time. Not able to get the defuse off. Valpo able to take the third round, even though all members of Valpo did go down there. So Valpo
I got yous, okay?
regaining the lead here, up 3 rounds to 2. We have Egg playing up aggressive in garage. We get an aggressive TP in.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Kenny goes for a aggressive TP. Will be up in heaven. Able to find one on the jet. That's going to be a big kill. In heaven now.
Spike down.
Cinemozo able to find the trade on the Clove, and Clove able to go down here. Danny finds another. Has Spike now.
Blinding.
They get the blind off. Let's clear him out. See if they decide to rotate or stick on site. Do so.
Last player standing.
Fortunately, Danny does drop there to turn up Tony, and Cinemozo in a great spot here, able to find one. And able to find two with the 4K. A big clutch by Cinemozo there.
High stakes.
And Cinemozo finding all 4 kills in this game in that round, and a huge, huge round for Valpo. As we take a peek at the eco now, Indiana State going to be in a bad spot with Valpo
Can I get a drop? Thanks.
in a much, much better spot credit-wise. And Indiana State actually stacking towards the B side as they just have 2 members playing in heaven, but going to be on weak buys here.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Valpo going to satchel in.
Grenade.
Cinemozo able to get Spike down. Solid plant spot for Valpo, planting relatively open. Have Danny playing an aggressive angle here.
Shadows
Egg
traveling.
able to find one. Johan finds one as well. Randy on flank.
Cutting through.
One enemy remaining.
Egg finding the 3K here. And Danny unfortunately going to get surprised where KJ comes from. We'll see if they try and hit TP and save. Gamer Films with a great job there, peeking in and out, not giving Indiana State a chance to get a shot on him. So Valpo now up 5-2 on attack here. Great thing about buying too is this is a defensive side of map, and Valpo coming out to a strong lead here. Danny having herself a game so far. I believe already surpassing her kills in game 1 here early in game 2. So definitely stepping it up as Indiana State is on set point here. Go on with the boom bot, clearing out hookah. We have Egg ulting in, and have this Bucky available, and have Ray's ulting as well. Able to find the kill there. Egg just providing so much intel for the team. And Danny able to find the trade off of the distraction from Yoru. You have a couple members flanking this time for Indiana State.
Last player standing.
Danny unfortunately getting killed by the jet there. Gamer Films, the last player alive for Valpo. Does have a couple shock darts available. Able to find one through the smoke. But Indiana State able to stop the bleeding here and pick up a round.
Don't even start that shit here, mate.
They have 2 ults used for Valpo to help him get on site there. Valpo will have to buy for next year. Though they did have 3 rounds, 3 wins in a row. They did have a lot of members die in those rounds, so had to rebuy each round there, so not going to have enough for a full buy here. Indiana State taking a lot of space up here in shower. More films. We'll see if he dares to push the smoke. Able to find one. So trade back and forth this time. Johan is quite deep on site here as they are going to have Zunk from Indiana State kind of trapped in here, but Zunk able to work their way around. Spike is down for Valpo. Danny able to pick up a great shot, but Tony's there as well. Johan, oh my goodness, 2 amazing shots with the Sheriff. And now going to be in a 1v1. 2 bullets left, does spot him out with the jump peek. Have nade available. Johan with a chance to clutch this round for Valpo. Smoke does drop. Not able to find it. Spike was halved there. With a couple great shots there. Great save round for Valpo. Ultimately, Indiana State was able to pick up that round.
Time to jump.
Indiana State having 2 players work towards garage here. Johan immediately getting picked off. And as well as Egg falling early in this round. Danny falling as well. Indiana State are able to win a lot of these early gunfights. So now Valpo in a tricky spot here. They're going to have to slow the pace here.
Last player standing.
Cinemozo, last player alive. Get some chip damage. Find the jet. Oh, and has to reload and will get traded for it. So a near flawless round for Indiana State will even up this game. Unfortunately, that was a full loadout for Valpo, so see what they're able to get this time. Gamer Films going to have a judge here. See if he wants to work towards hookah. Looks like he does eventually switch up to a stinger. Looks like we're going to get a default on attack for Valpo.
Let us hunt.
Have Egg working up B long here. Space control of this telly.
Portal closed.
That Killjoy bot will not spot out this push long. Ooh, and KJ drops low. Egg dropping as well. Johan dropping as well. 3 members left for Valpo, excuse me. Mozo going to have 3 Seekers there. The Seekers almost kind of body blocking for this guy. And Gamer Film's going to be stuck with the stinger and the smoke here. Not able to find any, and that is going to be a flawless round for Indiana State. So Indiana State starting to find their footing on defense here. Will take the lead for the first time in game 2. So last round of the half here. Valpo able to force up and get a full loadout. Johan working on this jet, able to find some chip damage. We'll get flashed, smoke. The state backing up a bit. Have Egg and Danny dropping for Valpo. We have Gamer Films working up garage here. Not able to find that kill, unfortunately. Johan and Cinemozo last alive for Valpo. Mozo does have ult available if they're able to find a kill. And will be another flawless round for Indiana State. So they're able to find 5 rounds in a row here on defense. And Valpo now on defense here on Bind. We'll take a peek at what they where they decide to have their players set up here. Looks like they're going to have the Cypher set up towards the B site.
This goes here. That goes there.
Valpo going to have 3 members on A here, 2 members on B. Yoru playing this back haul, going to have a TP available. Playing U-Haul, Sova playing backside here, and Johan going to be playing aggressive with this nade. Looks like Indiana State is going to be working towards B. Actually, this time as Egg has his flash ready. Able to peek out off that. Able to get his TP off. Back into A heaven.
Spike
Mozo
down,
is
B.
elbow here. Johan was able to find one. Okay, able to find one member. It looks like Indiana State is actually going to move out. Actually rotate. Danny, great discipline by Valpo here. Going to have 2 members, 1 shower. Waiting for that TP, and Danny playing aggressive. A short here. Let's get the smoke off. Able to find 1. Able to find 2 and get the spike down. And Egg was able to pick up the last one. Danny with a nice double there on defense. Valpo in this series so far is 3-1 in these pistol rounds. So proven to be one of their strong suits.
Cutting through.
As Valpo relatively has a heavy A-hold. Having 3 members and having that Yoru TP if needed. Valpo going to be on their force. Indiana State playing this one once again slow. Been playing with a very patient pace on attack here. Have some members taking some space up shower now. Smoke for shower. Up one there. Egg picking up 1 on the flank here with the TP. Going to flash. Will he be able to find the Sky as well? Decides to slow it down. Going to get another flash.
Down
And
A.
Sky with a great
1
shot
enemy
there.
remaining.
To find Spike here, and
30
Sky last
seconds
member
left.
alive. They know where he's at. Jump peek. Have Danny pushing up for this one with Johan, and Johan able to find the 4K on the force round. Have Danny leading the way for Valpo so far with 13 kills. Egg following with 12 and Johan with 11 here. Gamer Films and Cinemozo doing their part as well. Landy for Indiana State having a great game. 17 kills on this Jet through 14 rounds. Fortunately, Egg gets picked off early this round. Nade through TP. Actually going to do some damage.
My camera is destroyed. Cage
As
triggered.
we have Cypher playing elbow here.
Cage triggered.
Bone's going to get spotted out by the Dizzy.
Tripwire destroyed.
Cinemozo able to pick one up. Spotted from that trip.
Spike planted.
And he does get the TP. Unfortunately, not able to find the kill. Trying to peek here.
Here goes the party.
Gohan was able to find two
One
and going to have the
enemy
ult.
Wait for me.
And that's 3.
Grenade.
AJ last year in hookah. I'm not able to find that one. Cinemozo is going to stick it though. And Valpo able to pick up their bonus round, and that is going to be huge for Valpo. Valpo regains the lead, up 8 rounds to 7 now. Indiana State going to be in an awkward spot because now they're forced to save 4 rounds in to attack. So behind definitely a defensive sided map. Valpo able to take advantage of that. So we watch Cypher get set up here on
This goes
B.
here.
Some standard
That goes
tripwires.
there. Wow, this is
We have a default coming out from Indiana State on their save round. Are going to actually have a light buy, 3 sheriffs, and did get a phantom in there. Egg does get picked off long again. Annie able to find a kill there on the sky. Indiana State does have Spike and 3 members over towards Hookah. I'm playing in Cubby here. Waiting for the site take. As it looks like they will see him coming pretty quick here. There goes the site hit. Dizzy does spot out Johan. That's going to be unfortunate. Oh, and
cage triggered.
Dunk had a... Oh, the op came from
Spike
Egg there.
planted.
Be long. Unfortunate. Are going to have an op garden that's going to be tough to get rid of. Film's able to find one. Get the tag, and Cinemozo able to clean it up. Do have Danny flanking long here. Valpo looking for the read. Oh, an unfortunate timing on the shock dart. Cinemozo
Last player
will see
standing.
the one picking up. Danny was able to pick up one on the flank, but that is going to be a thrifty for Indiana State to even this one up 8-8. Indiana State off that thrifty is going to have a full loadout available for them. Actually not going to keep that operator on hand.
That goes there.
Okay, a bit of a switch up here for Valpo's defense. Going to have the Silva, Raze, and Yoru here. Site. Switch out for that Omen. Smokes go down. I'm going to use Boombot here. There's lots of utility clearing out this space right now, and do get spiked down. Oh, and a great play with the satchel by Johan there. It's in his ultimate here. has a Bucky, so I'm hoping someone will eventually peek this angle.
Last player standing.
Cinemozo, last player standing here. Egg unfortunately dying to that high ground there. Owen gets timed again as they're trying to clear out U-Haul. Jet with the perfect timing peak there. Indiana State back in the lead, was able to find back-to-back rounds here on attack. Indiana State starting to build up their eco with back-to-back rounds here. We have Indiana State working towards hookah.
Shadows traveling.
Have Egg watching B long once again. Just a classic this time though.
Portal closed.
Oh, and it doesn't look like the Sova dog actually cleared that.
Cover going out.
Have Danny and Egg on a bit of a crossfire here. Poe staying disciplined on A. We'll find a kill on the Sova. Jumping in, able to find the head tap on the Clove, but unfortunately dies before they're able to get them. Able to stop the plant. Smoke to drop.
Spike planted.
Enemy mark.
C2 and hookah. Pushing out, not able to find one. Films with the Vandal here. What Valpo decides to do. If they're gonna go for this retake or if they're going to save these weapons. Have one weapon available. To get the cross into elbow.
Area.
Valpo just going to save this time. Able to find a kill, and we'll see if Cinemozo is able to pick up the gun. Valpo able to get 2 rifles off of that save. Was big to get that last kill there and get the guns. We have a timeout starting for Valpo. So Valpo down 8 rounds, 2-10 now. Indiana State was able to find 3 rounds back-to-back, but Valpo will have a big buy round coming up for this game on defense. Now, if we remember back, this is Valpo's map pick and going to be on defensive side of map, so definitely have the advantage here, but down 2 rounds, going to be in a scary spot. So this is a huge round for Valpo. But having a full loadout here, have Omen ult available, not too close on other ultimates. For Indiana State, have that Jet ult, that Clove, that Sky ult available, and the Thrash for Gecko as well. So Indiana State, you know, has a very strong eco built up, and Valpo is going to need to be able to chip away at this eco and get a couple rounds back to back here to have a chance in game 2. But only down 2 rounds, so Valpo still having a strong chance in this series, in this best of 3 series versus Indiana State here in week 2 of the Missouri Valley Conference. But we are getting back after that timeout for Valpo, as we'll see what they decide to switch up here. Do have Sova working into heaven here. They have the Raze and actually moving the Cypher over to A site. Going to have a weaker B with the controller and duelist over on B site. Looks like it's actually going to work out for him because Valpo set up for this A hit. Go on, playing aggressive, able to find one on Clove. Will Clove use ultimate here? Johan able to get out. Clove smartly. You have the Jet and the Gecko for Indiana State working around towards Hookah. Do have 4 members here now for Valpo. Do have TP available for this Yoru. Danny will spot one Hookah. Unfortunately, does get shot.
I've got your trail.
Decoy.
Send out his decoy here.
Spike planted.
Spot out KJ Hookah, gets blinded off of it. 4 members, all CT for Valpo. And a great blind by the Gecko. Luckily, Johan was able to trade that one out. Finds another in Hookah, going to have ult available. Going to clear out tube. And has a 4K, not able to find the ace. Gamer Films and Cinemozo, last 2 alive for Valpo. As they're running low on time, they need to pick up the pace here. Able to find the kill, and they should have enough time to secure this round. Great round for Valpo on that buy when they needed it most. 4K for Johan, and Cinemozo and Gamer Films in the 2v1 able to clean it up for Valpo. So down 10 rounds, 2-9 now. As we take a look at the buyouts, Valpo should be able to get a full buy. Cinemozo with some extra creds can toss over to Egg here. On picking up a Guardian. Looks like Indiana State favoring over towards A-Site once again. Though they are playing pretty far back, so we'll probably slow this one down. Going to be ready for that peek out shower once again. Juan smartly playing this one much more defensive this time around. Are working towards A short here. Danny smokes. Cypher just playing in garage. Will get cleared out by the sky here. And a stay with just under a minute left in this round.
I must wait a moment. Cage triggered.
State playing this one very patiently. Will finally get the entry in with the jet.
Bomb buddy out.
Let's get taken out by the sky here. Unfortunately, trying to pick up that gun will get shot down. And Danny going to ult into heaven.
Spike planted.
And Danny last to alive for Valpo as we got a 4v2 now on this retake. No ultimate. It's 2 orbs off. Does Valpo decide to go for it here? About you all.
Last player standing.
See if they're able to get the trade here. Unfortunately not. Valpo goes down here. Indiana State able to take round 11 here. Valpo will likely have to buy for next in this round, so they have creds available for match point, but we'll see what they end up doing here. So we'll have some sheriffs, some pistols here.
Yes, this should do.
As we do have the Cypher work back towards
Wow,
B.
this is a nice spot.
State is also favoring B here. We'll see what they end up actually hitting. Playing close to this TP with the sheriff. Believe he got spotted out going over here. We'll see if Jet clears this angle. Oh my goodness, and what a flick from Egg there. Ozo going to be set up with this cam, and we do have Valpo players moving quite aggressively over. Do have Johan pretty deep on this flank if they do decide to rotate. Looks like they are actually going to be working back towards A here. Do have Johan available here. Get a body shot on one. Able to find the head tapping. Going to have the spike, so going to buy a lot of time for Valpo to come back here. Not able to find another, unfortunately. Cinemozo still has this cam set up on B.
I'll handle this.
We have Egg with ultimate here. Going to have a Vandal.
Spike planted.
I'm back.
Able to find one on KJ and another on the sky.
Last
Picks up the
player
gun.
standing.
And we just have Cypher available for Valpo. Unfortunately, doesn't have a gun available. We'll see if they're able to pick something up here. Oh, and do have the ult come out.
My turn.
Clutch.
And Zunk able to have a big clutch there. I think Cinemozo was unfortunately conflicted if they should play that one aggressively or wait out the ult. Didn't look like they would have enough time to wait out the ult, so Valpo going to have a full loadout here. Do have Cypher and Sova ult available here. Zunk once again picking it up in this second round.
Get on with it.
Have Egg playing aggressive, be long. Stay there. Fortunately, will drop there, be long.
Tripwire
Have the
destroyed.
Cypher still set up here. Looks like they're going to pick up the pace. Have Johan flanking out of TP. Not able to find it on the Killjoy. Cinemozo and Gamer Films here. Jet going to peek out of the smoke. Able to find that one. Valpo 2v5 here with the game on the line. Danny, last member alive. Able to find one, but not the rest. And Indiana State will take the series 2-0 in week 2 of the Missouri Valley Conference. So Valpo, unfortunately, falling this time to Indiana State in week 2. But looking much, much better than week 1 of the Missouri Valley Conference. So make sure you guys tune in to Valorant next Thursday as we got an exciting game there versus Belmont, I believe. And then additionally, we do have a game for Rocket League starting up in about a half hour. So their NECC week 1 opponent. And then Friday, we also have some Overwatch NECC for you guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an exciting game, but Valpo just falling short this time, but looking much better this week. And we'll see you guys in shortly for some Rocket League.